A senior Russian military officer was killed in a car bomb attack in Moscow on Monday. Russian investigators say Ukrainian special services are one possible line of inquiry. The incident has come even as diplomatic efforts to end the conflict intensify, with US, European and Ukrainian officials holding fresh talks in Florida. Washington says the discussions focused on a proposed peace framework and security guarantees for Ukraine, while Russia has signaled willingness to offer legal assurances on NATO. DD India's Nishchoy Roy reports.
A deadly blast in the heart of Moscow and intense diplomacy unfolding thousands of miles away. Violence and diplomacy are colliding in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Russia's investigative committee confirmed that Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov died after a car bomb exploded in Moscow on Monday. Investigators say Ukrainian special services are one possible line of inquiry. The attack comes as the US, European and Ukrainian officials held a 3-day of talks in Florida aimed at finding a path to end the conflict. US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff described the meetings, including talks with Russian negotiators, as productive and focused on a shared strategy between Ukraine, the US and Europe. The discussions were centered on a US-drafted 20-point peace plan, security guarantees for Ukraine, and economic measures for rebuilding the country. As diplomacy gathers momentum, Russia has said it is ready to legally assure that it has no intention of attacking the European Union or NATO. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said only the United States can persuade Russia to end the war.
I believe that such strength exists in the United States and in President Trump. And I believe that we should not be looking for alternatives to the United States. All alternatives are under question as to whether they would be able to do this. To be honest, I believe that this should be a diplomatic victory of the United States, not a defeat. And therefore, Putin must be stopped.
Zelensky has also rejected Moscow's suggestions on holding elections in Ukraine.
It is not Putin who decides when and in what format the elections in Ukraine will take place, because these are exclusively Ukrainian elections for the people of Ukraine, for Ukrainian citizens. He is definitely not a citizen of Ukraine, so he will definitely not influence anything, including the result. This is especially true for those who vote, the citizens of Ukraine who are in Ukraine on territory controlled by Ukrainians, because here we can already ensure fair and transparent elections.
With violence escalating on the ground and negotiations intensifying behind closed doors, the coming days could prove decisive for the prospects of peace in Europe. Nishchoy Roy's report for DD India.
And just to add to it, Russia's investigative committee has confirmed that a Russian general has been killed in a car bomb blast in Moscow on Monday. Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov, head of the Russian General Staff's Army Operational Training Directorate, was killed, said the committee, adding that one line of investigation is that the bomb was planted by Ukrainian special services.